Hello everyone, this is Greatest Board. Welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is different from my usual uploads. I will be talking about themes I avoid when writing stories. Just like any contemporary female writers, I love writing about romance. When I choose themes for my stories, there are a number of them that I avoid. You wouldn't make me write about rape no matter what. I also hate reading about romance novels where the rapist is romanticized or made into the hero or the male lead of the book. It is alarming to find that many of the writers who chose to tackle this in their romance novels are teenagers. I just want to tell all aspiring writers out there that rape is never a romantic thing. Rapists are not a good material for a hero. I hope that romanticizing them will stop. Another theme that I avoid in my stories is sexual grooming. For those who are not familiar with the term, this refers to a preparatory process wherein the perpetrator, an adult, targets a child or a minor and prepares that person for a sexual abuse. This is done by a perpetrator befriending the minor, gaining his or her trust, establishing an emotional connection, or developing a relationship with the child, and then later on sexualizing this relationship. It's also alarming to know that many novels with this theme that I discovered on online reading platforms were written by minors too, those between the age of 14 to 17. Sometimes it's difficult to accept that a novel has a sexual grooming theme when the writer was able to show a deep connection between the characters and the minor partner is shown to be really enjoying the relationship with a lot of kilig moments. But that's how it is. The perpetrator, the adult one in the relationship, makes it appear that the sexual relationship is consensual. But you have to understand that in our laws in the Philippines, a minor cannot give a consent to this kind of relationship because of the rationale that he or she can easily be a victim of fraud since he or she is not fully capable of understanding or knowing the nature of his or her actions. Therefore, having a sexual relationship with a minor when you are an adult is against our laws. A sexual relationship with a minor, regardless of whether he or she gives or his or her consent, is still considered as statutory rape. Therefore, they should not be romanticized as well. As much as possible, in my love stories, my lead character's age is 19 years old. But I do understand that for a lot of young writers out there, aged 11 to 15, a 19-year-old person is already old. Therefore, they may not find this exciting to write about. It's alright if the characters in a romance story are below 18, the age of majority in the Philippines, for as long as both partners are minors. However, you must make sure, if you are the writer with these characters, that they do not get into steamy sexual relationships in your stories, just like what is happening in many of our young people's romance stories. Another thing, I also do not like writing about love stories between an adopted family member and his or her adoptive family. For example, between siblings where one is adopted, or between a daughter and her adoptive father, or a son and his adoptive mother. I still consider it as incestuous because adopted family members should not be treated differently from blood family members. I repeat, adopted family members should not be treated differently from blood family members. Just imagine Angelina Jolie and her sons. It is weird if it happens to them, right? There are tons of themes to write about. I am sure that if you try thinking about other things to write, except the ones I mentioned above, you will find a lot of materials. Good luck to all of us. This is Greatest Board wishing you all the best in your writing career. Let us all do our share to be good influencers. Goodbye, until next vlog.